In today's episode of Boater Basics, we're going to talk about marine radios, or as I like to say, who you going to call? VHF. Yes, in today's episode we are talking about marine VHF radios. Two things I'm going to say about that. First of all, every boat should be equipped with a VHF radio, whether you're a small fishing boat right up to a big cruiser, a mega cruiser. Any boat and every boat should have a VHF radio. Now, you don't necessarily have to have a fixed mount radio like we have on our boat. Even a small handheld, you can buy them for 70-80 bucks online, probably at Walmart. They are not only a convenient device to have on the boat, they are an excellent safety device. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, because we've come across this in the past, to say, well, I don't need a radio, I don't use radio because I have a cell phone on me. Yes, everybody has a cell phone. However, if you are on the waters and you want to, for example, pass a boat in front of you, or call for assistance or whatever, again, who are you going to call? If you go on your cell phone, yes, you might be able to call the police or the Coast Guard or even a marina if you need a tow or something like that. But when you're right on the water, there's a very strong likelihood that you don't know the phone number of that boat in front of you, or half a mile away that might be able to offer assistance. So if you have a VHF radio and there's a problem and there's an issue, you just do a general call on channel 16 and say you need help or assistance or something along those lines. And if not a local boater, then the Coast Guard should pick up that call and talk to you and try to help you out. Beyond that, again, it's very convenient to have if you are traveling in a busy waterway, and like I said, if you want to pass somebody or make communication with that boat in front of you, you just look for their boat name or identify and say, listen, that blue top express boat in front of us, that small cruiser, I'm the boat behind you, I want to pass you on your port side, so on and so forth. Hopefully they have their radio turned on and they'll be able to communicate with you right away. Cell phone is great, absolutely recommend that as a great backup, but for day-to-day, everyday communication, have a VHF radio. The other thing is, if you have a VHF radio currently on your boat, please, please, please leave it turned on all the time while the boat's running, as well as have it monitoring channel 16. Where we are located in Ontario, Canada, as well as most of North America, Canada and the US, I'm pretty sure channel 16 is the generally acknowledged hailing channel. And what that means is, again, you have your radio on, you leave it set at channel 16 so you can hear if there's a call coming in, somebody needs help, whatever's going on. You might be able to offer assistance, and if not, at least be aware of the situation, because you will hear that on your radio. Secondly, if you have a VHF, just leave it on. More than once, I have tried calling that boat in front of us, wherever we are, and just saying, we want to pass you, or whatever it is regarding boating. But people don't have their radio on. There was a gentleman a couple we were following about a week ago, and they were right in front of us. And I was trying to contact them, say, I wanted to pass them because we're only doing 4 knots and we had a long way to go and it was a hot sunny day, so I just wanted in a nice wide area just say, skipper, I'm coming up on your port side, going to do a slow pass, and waiting for an acknowledgement. And nothing. I could see them, I was waving, but nobody was paying attention, so we finally caught up to them down the ways a little bit, and I said, I was trying to call you on your radio, and he says, oh, well, I haven't had it on for the last couple of days. He says, because the first day out, nobody called me. I thought that was funny. That is akin to saying, I shut my cell phone off altogether simply because I didn't have a phone call yesterday. It doesn't work that way. So again, have a VHF radio, learn the etiquette, It's as simple as listening to other conversations. If you want to make a call, channel 16 is the hailing frequency. If you want to color another boat, establish communication with them, and then pick another channel to actually have your conversation on. Channel 16 is a hailing and emergency frequency only, so you can't call your buddy and then start talking about what marina you're going to go to that night or where you're going to anchor out. We hear it all the time, because that just won't fly. The Coast Guard will break in and tell you to pick a channel. You're not allowed to have that conversation there. Most conversations on the radio on the VHF are short and sweet. Just make a point and get off and get back to 16. 2-3 minute conversation the most, and that's about it. If you want to talk to your buddy about last night's hockey game, phone him on his cell phone. But again, please get a radio, have it on at all times when you are traveling on the water. Real simple. So that is your Boater Basic Today Marine VHF radio. Hopefully you were able to get something out of that. I would recommend, if you want to learn a little bit more about boating basics, boating in general, check out my channel, and not only that, but look down in the description and you will see a playlist of all these videos, as well as a whole bunch of other ones, our cruising videos, repair videos on boats, on and on and on. So please always read the description. Alrighty, that's it for now, and we will see you on the next one. It's a beautiful, hot summer day, and we're going to get back to some serious cruising. That's it for now. Thanks. Cheers.